I'm Sarah Stern. I'm the founder and president of the Endowment for Middle East Truth. We just had a panel today on Capitol Hill talking about the complexities of the Middle East. And right now, everybody in the United States has been mystified and intrigued by the case of Jamal Khashoggi, who, as you know, was a Turkish Saudi journalist who wanted to get married, went into the consulate in Turkey, and was summarily, grotesquely executed. Because of the intrigue and the mystery of this, it got a tremendous amount of international attention. So people are looking only at the profound human rights violations of Saudi Arabia. However, it is our contention that there are horrific human rights abuses in Iran for all sorts of minorities, including the Kurds, that have been totally overlooked and ignored, and that it is so important that Americans do not just look at things or as players in the region as either wearing an all-black hat or an all-white hat. The human rights abuses in Iran are horrific. I'm glad that the Trump administration has been squeezing Iran with sanctions. I am hopeful that the ultimate goal of these sanctions is regime change. I know that there are millions of people in Iran that hate the regime. And the women have been on the streets, risking their lives, basically taking off their chadors and wanting to overthrow the regime. And I know that there are many, many, many good people in Iran and in Iraq and throughout the Middle East that are trying to revolt against the increasing chokehold of Iran as they're trying to go on their hegemonic march to acquire more territory. Well, I hope they can. For far too long, the KRG has been overlooked and ignored. We were all very hopeful, maybe erroneously, during the war on Iraq that eventually they would have more of a say. But they haven't. Instead, there's been this increasing Shiite influence from Iran. And I am hopeful that as we watch brick by brick the regime falling, hopefully, that the KRG will have more influence in Iraq.